Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is a waning moon reading for the sign in the title below. I'm doing a joint introduction for all 12 of them because it would be a good idea for you to watch your sun and your moon and your rising sign and quite possibly your Saturn and Jupiter at the moment. And you will get sick of hearing me say the same thing over and over and over again. So same introduction, same time signature on all of them to fast forward past it. But stay with me this first time. Now, the waxing moon readings were looking at what to increase over the course of the waxing moon, leading up, in this case, to the full moon in Gemini. There are many great astrologers even on YouTube, the Leo King, Soul Garden TV, Anastasia, Cosmic Astrologer, and Adam Elmbass, sorry, and Sun Soul TV. All of them have a look at what they've got to say about the full moon in Gemini, the solar eclipse on the December the 26th that we're coming up to, and also the infamous Saturn and Pluto conjunction that is peaking on January the 12th. What we are looking at, Pluto, remember, is about transformations and endings. So this is very good for a waning moon reading where we are looking at what we want to decrease by the point of the new moon. Now is a time for making decisions. Now is a time for saying, that is where I want to be, and I don't want to be here anymore, wherever here, or even more, hopefully, I don't want to be there anymore. So hopefully you've already got some movement out of whatever it is. But we run the risk of setting the same old patterns again for another 31 years, apparently. Now, I've only just done the first 31 years, or it might have been 38, whichever, the astrologers will tell you. So now it's really important to look at what we need to cut out, what we need to reduce, what we need to walk away from, ready for the new beginnings, typified by the next new moon and by the solar eclipse, apparently. I wasn't aware they mean new things, but apparently they mean new things, at least according to Divinely Feminine, another reader I highly recommend. Anyway, I've waffled enough. You've got the idea. The question is, what should your sign decrease and reduce leading up to the new moon? And let me bring up the cards. Okay, Virgo, firstly, I apologise if there's any difference between the audio levels of the intro and of this bit. Let me just explain the layout. We have what you need to reduce with the tarot. We have oracle cards, which there's been a lot going on for you at the moment, I believe. Believe in the impossible, hot moon, which represents the extremes in life, and how are you being called to step up and lead? So, let me just change cameras and not switch it off this time. Right. So, there is some form of victory that has occurred in your life recently. Don't harp on it. Don't flaunt it, don't harp on it, move on. The victory is over now, because it is the force of victory that is standing between you and your highest ideal. This God card at the top is the God that opposes you, the God that is trying to push you down. These God cards, should only be one, but they both wanted to come out, are what's lifting you up. And you have been called, and you are being called, to be a protector at the moment, as I notice that there is a little bit of pain coming that you're going to require strength to get through. But this may possibly be of your own creation. There are options being offered to you right now, but you are blind to what all of them will actually result in, I think. There's whatever this victory is that you have achieved. Okay, great. You've had a victory. Material wise, you're in an okay place. We have the King of Pentacles that is clarifying that victory, Six of Wands. But we move from there to the High Priestess and the Emperor. And this Emperor is a lot more basic than your general Emperor. He's wearing a loincloth and he's sat on a throne carved out of rock. So he's stable. But there's no fancy airs or graces. He is well aware, by clarifying the High Priestess, of the subtleties of life, of the nuance. I think nuance is something that you need to be very, very aware of right now. So whatever this victory is, great, you had a victory, let it go. Okay, just as we need to let go of bad things, and I believe there is some pain that you will need to let go of as well, I think you need to let go of the victory. I don't think the victory and the pain are related, but if they are, let both of them go. Because you've had to study King of Pentacles again. You have been having the victory in your material life. You've had to study what it is that you have. And I do think that your attention needs to be closer to home than necessarily jumping on any new thing just yet. If there is a new thing, which the astrology would imply, then I would say you have already started this new thing. And now you're wondering, I think I've got a plan of how to do it, but how shall I do it? And all these options are coming up. Just stick with your original plan and listen. Watch the world and listen, because you are safe where you are. You are safe moving forward. You are being cared for. There is Empress on the bottom of the deck, and one of the gods that is supporting you is Demeter, who Ceres. If any card is the Empress, it's her. She's the goddess of the harvest, but she suffers a yearly loss. It is her daughter that is taken into the underworld, and why we have winter. But if there is a winter coming, then you are the one who is looking after. So again, Demeter in this deck represents the motherhood. And protector implies everything that motherhood implies, maybe without the pregnancy bit, but a mother will protect her young. So yeah, there's a pain that you maybe need to let go of, and you need to resolve, and you will need the strength to carry through. But that may well be caused by you taking one of these fanciful options that are put in front of you. And almost, if you're an astrology junkie, you might think, oh my God, I've got to make a decision now. I've got to make a decision now. Yeah, but no. Because I think you may have already made a decision. That's what's helped this current victory. And you don't need to fancify it up. You don't need to really strike out on making it better. You have a natural momentum here already. It's a slow one, and you're going to have to depend on yourself to do this. We have two very solitary cards, the Four of Cups here and the Nine of Pentacles. But the Nine of Pentacles is, I'm all right, Jack. I'm okay stood on my own. So yes, there's that. You need the strength to overcome some wounds. Just be careful that you don't inflict that wound on yourself. Your role right now is to be looking after you and yours, like these King of Pentacles that are studying what it is that is in their kingdom. But listen to your intuition. Don't just grab on to a new fanciful path forward just because of the sake that you need a new fanciful path forward. I think maybe there is an offer coming to you that is not entirely genuine, is not everything that it says it is on the tin, or just basically promises lots and doesn't deliver. What is called for you is work, Eight of Pentacles. And that work is already established because you have already declared your empire. You have already declared what is yours. You have fought and won for that. You're not fighting them anymore. You know that the victory's been there. So just, okay, move on slowly. Because with Heracles, the 12 labours, there's the work. There's steps that you need to take. And I think with this Four of Cups, you need to. Here, she's trapped inside a window with the cups on the outside, and rain is filling the cups. So, rain upon water, there is emotion coming, there is news coming from the outside that you have no power over. These are just things that you're going to go, oh, heck. All right. Oh, what a shame. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. And but none of that is anything that you have any power over. So you've just got to wait and listen to see where you need to move forward, not jump on any fanciful option that isn't worth the paper it's written on. And the other thing is, with this extremes card, it talks about seeking balance and not overreacting to events within your life. So, where it says believe in the impossible, there may well be something that you've lost here. And I can't say that it's coming back from what I see in the short term, but remember, these are short readings. You know, we're talking about the waning moon. It's a 14-day period. I certainly can't say it's not coming back. Do you know what I mean? So, yes, believe in the impossible, but the impossible is what is the path that you have already set foot on, not any of these new paths that are coming up. How are you being called to step up and lead? So do not overreact to whatever is going on around you. You are to stay secure in your own strength and watch and listen and wait. Which is not what I would have thought would have come out of a reading leading up to the Saturn-Pluto conjunction and the eclipse in December and all of that malarkey. But this is what the cards are saying. Do not overreact. Don't rashly jump onto a fresh path. You've got a slow, sure momentum at the moment. Look after you and yours. So really, no big changes apart from maybe shut up and listen more. Okay, so I hope that didn't sound too harsh. If this means anything to you, Virgo, then comment down below. Please press subscribe while you're there. Check out your full moon reading so you can have an idea of the energies that you are playing with within this season, or more to the point, the energies that are playing with you in this season. Again, check out sun, moon, rising signs, all of that business, and come back next time. Cheers.